By the gods, Elmar is unlike anything I've ever seen. The air itself hums with power.
Unsurprising. Elmar is home to an ancient elven temple, where the first mages weaved miracles out of pure mana.
And here comes the Liberator, ready to blow open the doors that stand in her path.
And you would be
Subject of Ormeriel, the one elder of the reunified elves, and your subject by extension.
That's a lot of titles for someone who guards a door.
As you can imagine, I wish to speak with Ormeriel. So,
Well, sadly, I must inform you that the doors to the Temple of Elmar are to remain closed. Until those who made an attempt on our one elder's life are brought to justice, that is.
someone tried to murder Ormeriel?
Yes. Surely you must know about the Separatists.
I gather that not everyone is happy with the reunification of the elves.
Indeed, it hasn't been easy. Not for anyone. But some have made it even more difficult. Last night, that's one thing you can trust those savages with. They won't stop until they succeed, or die trying.
I have some questions for you. About the Separatists. You use the term savages. It feels like you...
Of course I do. The one elder dislikes hearing it, but it's true. Most of the Separatists are feral elves. They can't control their...
While you are so obviously delighted to live in harmony with them.
Mind your words, human. In other times, that would have cost you.
That's one bold claim to make right in front...
Disregard that. I apologize, Your Highness. The night has been short.
Sure. About your dynasty. Have the Ka always lived in this region?
Our roots dig deep into the flanks of this mountain. They've been growing here since before the schism. When Gallian, father of all elves, became two, my ancestors already held the title of Blade of...
Really?
We built the Temple of Elmar so that the purity of Gallian's true spirit might... And despite all their infamy, we set aside our differences with the feral elves.
Really? About Ormeriel.
Oh, we know. She... Well, it's not my place to say.
What do you mean by that?
Nothing that the one elder would let me explain on her behalf. I will not speak further on this matter.
Very well. I'll ask her myself then. Never mind. I'll take care of them. I won't have the life of my friend threatened by those separatists.
A wise decision, Your Highness. We have reason to believe the survivors have set up camp southwest of here.
marching out. My body is rage.
The fight continues. Stay sharp, everyone!
They're all just prey!
I need souls for reaping.
Pargoth Mortalis.
I'll put you down.
For Mother Nevendar.
Aim and shoot.
For the rage of our mothers.
The exiles are counting on me.
I ain't got time for this. Hey, you met my clothes.
Fate hand guide me to death.
Feel Galleon's rage.
Galleon greets you.
We fight for our queen!
My pickaxe!
Like a hot knife through butter.
Got 'em just where I want them.
I go.
Destined Pa Mason.
your ground!
By the seasons of my body, you made quick work of them. Or perhaps you got lost in the mountain. I could get you a guide.
It's done. You can rest easy.
I can attest to that. If that is not enough for you, maybe seeing the blood on our swords would suffice.
I don't think that will be necessary.
Yes, of course. Welcome to the Temple of Elmar, Your Highness.
Or Mariel. It has been too long.
It has. How kind of you to reappear after all this time, my queen.
I am sorry to hear that your safety has been endangered, my friend. I have personally taken care of the separatists that caused you trouble.
Have you? Because from where I stand, it would seem you have merely cut off one claw of the rabid beast that once...
Listen, I didn't know things were this bad, but I'm back now. Let me help you fix this situation.
A situation that could have been prevented, had you heard my calls for help years ago.
I'm sorry, Mariel. I shied away from my responsibility.
A nice way to put it. You abandoned your kingdom, Aviana. You abandoned Nevendar. You abandoned all of us. This situation is also your doing. Anyway, I haven't been waiting idly all this time. Melendrak, your marshal, has been lending me his strength.
Melendrak?
I sent him to investigate the separatists a few moons ago, and have yet to hear from him. I would have gone after him myself, but the murder attempt put a damper on that.
If I may, when you speak of the separatists, you're referring to Galthiel's followers, is that right?
Who else?
In that case, we had some crucial information that you might have missed.
So, he has acted on his threats, and it sounds like he paid the price for it. Still, cutting off the head will not be enough. The beast will grow a new one, and if it keeps lashing out, harmony between the elves will crumble. Find Melendrak. If he is still out there, he might know enough to help us know how to deal with the rest of the separatists. He was last seen north of here, near the Skyless Grove.
I have a few questions for you. About your rule. I feel like I have some catching up to do. My fault, obviously.
Well, being the one elder...
Listen,
especially since Sebastian disappeared. Now that he's gone, explaining to human dignitaries that the insults and provocations from...
That can't be easy, indeed.
The separatists. What do you know about them?
They weren't separatists at first. It started with an informal group. They came to me often, pleading with me to intercede with you so that the Empire would relinquish to them. But since my requests remained unanswered, well...
I'm sorry. I felt like a...
It doesn't matter now. Their grudges turned to hatred. They had to turn this hate towards an attainable goal. They feel like I'm the problem now.
Galthiel.
What does it matter to you now?
If he was the leader of the separatists when they became more radical...
He pretended to be a descendant of Oracle Milu.
Oracle Milu? The one who's...
The very same, yes. But as I said, nobody can verify that. He was just an anonymous feral elf at first. But then, when the rage started to grow, he wanted to spill the blood of the Empire. He wanted to trample those who opposed that.
He said he could hear Galleon.
How did you... I guess he must have said so before you slew him.
Interesting that he would claim Milu as his ancestor and led her people on a trail of blood across the other races.
What about all the other elves? I can't imagine.
And you would be right. The reign of the Twin Elders was...
The Twin Elders. One leader for the Ferals, one...
I'm surprised that a dwarf would know that much.
We kept our ears to the ground, so to speak.
I remember that when I found you, you were a hostage to the noble elves. I would have expected things would be easier by now.
Yes. Being reunified under one leader has certainly been a fertile ground, but it has also allowed some poison. Not all separatists are ferals, Afyan, and not all of those who would like to return to the way things were before.
Anyway. Very well.
Thank you, Aviana.
Here. This is one of the elves' blood trees. The sacred repository of their ancestors.
Although, this one feels wrong somehow.
Keeping one's soul trapped in a tree for eternity is wrong enough as it is, if you ask me.
Must be the right place, but it doesn't feel like we're welcome here.
Tread lightly, Your Highness. If we had a way to communicate with them like the elves do, we might...
Looks like the blood trees heard you, Helmer. That's as good an invitation as we're gonna get.
Possibly. Wait.
I say let her try. If this goes wrong and she turns into some monstrosity, my sword and I will handle the rest.
Regret later.
Can you hear me? By the rocks that bore...
Yes, I'm all right. They told me...
Could this mean the strange corruption we saw at work in my land?
Yes.
Help them? I'm afraid there aren't too many ways to go about curing this.
They know that. They hear the others crying out in pain. This thing is
I'm sure the elves will appreciate the irony when we tell them we didn't have a choice.
Exactly. They asked for our help, and we will oblige.
Do not come closer, strangers. The communion is not for your kind to share.
Sadly, that's not why we're here. The trees, your ancestors...
Impossible.
And yet, they've offered me the...
Brother, this is the Liberator. If she has shed the blood, and what would have the ancestors asked of you? Speak!
Oh, they're gonna love this one, aren't they?
Your blood tree is sick. Your ancestors are being defiled as we speak, and...
Nonsense! We of the Blood Covenant have been the guardians of this place since before you were even born. And today is such a day. The mere words you speak are blasphemous, let alone the intent you express. Why, the seasons of my body be gone now. Off!
There's something I wanted to ask. What is this about communion? I thought any elf could converse with their ancestors through the blood trees.
No. Not before someone has led them through the path of blood. Us blood shamans.
So, what you're saying is, you're leading the choir, literally.
Not that your mind would be able to grasp our rituals, but as close as we may be, we are not one. We are siblings.
I don't know what feels more insulting. Calling me the short one, or making me feel like this is all indeed way above my mind's peak.
Doesn't this blood tree look weird to you? I mean, I've seen quite a few in my...
Who are you to say what a blood tree should look like? But yes, you are right. Something new. Yes, things have changed. Which is why we have been waiting eagerly for
So, you're willing to take the risk, even when warned against it by strangers?
Mind your tongue, stranger.
Surely you must have heard...
Yes. Do you not recognize the Liberator? Does...
Not when a dwarf.
Helmer, please.
And yet, you have imparted your strength upon this world. Yes, we know what Aviana the Nephilim has...
Fair enough. I'm not trying to...
Still, you'd think that would come with at least a modicum of respect.
That we won't.
Forget it. I know enough. We'll show you proof then. Just... I would hold off.
We shall see. Have you come to your senses?
Well, there's something I wanted to ask. Forget it. I know enough. I will be... This tree looks far gone.
I'd wager it's not going to let itself be felled easily.
Let's do this.
Sharp blade, clear mind. One with the blood.
Let me be your shield.
Hey, you met my cause! I ain't got time for this.
We are the Bethracin's true servants. I am his fury. Legionaries, move.
From blood comes clarity. Ancestors, heed my call.
Mother, lend me a hand!
To bring truth to the lost.
There's no escape.
I will reap.
Harmathridontia.
I have my shot.
That's quite the expedition, eh?
Here is your glory!
You're mine. You're mine.
to bring truth to the lost.
Come to me, children.
Destined Pa Nathan.
Oh!
Take my pickaxe. Take that.
Like a hot knife through butter.
I am his fury. My body is rage.
You're mine.
Well, now we know what happens when this corruption is allowed.
Yes, and there's that smell again. Wotan, strike me. Look at that. No wonder that Galthiel fellow was so lively after he took a dip in the...
Well, I just realized that this would make the perfect deterrent for our elven friends back.
Good thinking. I bet they won't be as adamant about drinking from that tree once they see the results.
All right, let's make it quick then.
Have you come to your senses?
Yes. Move aside.
Then let your blood be spilled. By the blood of our ancestors, sharp blade, clear mud. One with the blood.
Come and face me. That's you and me now.
Hey, you, mate, my God! Like a hot knife through butter.
Here is your glory. I am his abhorrent wrath.
There's no escape.
I will reach you. Galleon greets you. Must keep a distance. I have my shot.
The fight continues.
We fight for our queen! Don't test me!
Let's claw our way out of here.
Marching out. Burn in my flames.
Blood begets blood.
got them just where I want them. Ah.
The exiles are counting on me. Don't test me.
That's quite the expedition, eh? Hold your ground!
I go. You cannot fight death.
That was unnecessary, if you ask me.
For them to attack us, you mean?
You know very well what I mean.
Listen, you've seen what the corruption does to everything. What do you...
Even still.
What's done is done. Let's move on.
Is that one of our marks? It looks...
Yes. It is in pain. It's screaming.
You're telling me you can hear it? Hear them?
If it is release they're crying out for, then let us proceed. No need to belabor the point.
Yes, you're right. It's done. Let's...
You did the right thing, Aviana.
Yeah? Doesn't make it any easier, does it?
Is that your friend? What's he
It is Melindrak, yes. But I don't know what's happening to him.
How strange. He's acting exactly...
The river. Like poison. In the...
Melindrak, can you hear me? He needs our help.
Help. A dam.
Looks like that's all we'll get from him, for now.
Well, the signs of this corruption are quite...
We should follow the river. Then we'll be able to assess if your friend is going...
That sounds like a plan. Yeah.
This?
Let's stop it. Whatever it is.
Wait. Those markings.
You showed us the way. You pushed the right of wrongs into transcendence. Let us thank you.
No good deed stays unpunished.
will serve Bethrazin.
For all that is sacred.
Mother, lend me a hand!
There's no escape.
Come to me, children.
I'll put you down.
By the seasons of my body.
Act fast, or
Legionaries, move.
Come and face me. That's you and me now.
We ain't digging no ore today.
All will serve Bethrazin.
I'll put you down.
Armathridontia.
For Mother Nevendar.
I have my shot.
Death to all mortals! I am his fury.
Don't test me!
You're mine. You're mine. You're mine.
The fight continues.
Our mothers are always with us.
Home.
to him, dwarven mate.
Let's claw our way out of here. Hey, you met my cousin? I ain't got time for this.
You're mine. You're mine. You're mine.
My eyes are as sharp as my axes.
Die for me.
Destined Pa Nathan.
I'll put you down.
That was the last of them.
Look, this is where the polluted arm of the river meets with the
And those fools were bathing themselves in it.
We won't be able to do much from here. We should...
See what I'm seeing?
Mm-hmm, and thinking what you're thinking, prob.
Do you think we've been walking through a mine that's held up?
That should do it. Back to Melindrak now. Melindrak. This is not the first time I've saved you, is it? It's becoming something of a...
We spilled each other's blood last time you did. Is that something I should expect too?
You attacked me, not the other way around.
No need for that, my friends. Allow me to introduce myself, Noble Melindrak.
There are more pressing matters than introductions, as you should have realized.
Good idea. Let's see which one of...
A little blood is nothing compared to what awaits us if we take too long.
I thought patience would come with the years. You really haven't aged...
Fine, we'll talk. But after that,
We just blocked the corrupted arm of the river. Don't you think...
That it will be enough? Folly.
Which means that we just delayed the inevitable.
Yes. This poison will continue to spread.
Well, speaking of this poison, there's something you should know.
Tainted mana, and coveted by the Separatists. That explains why they came all the way to this place.
So, you followed them into the Skyless Grove?
Yes, but I did not know what I would find here. The effects of this corruption appeared merely a few moons ago.
But Galthiel and his followers saw it differently.
Yes. He told them it was a gift from Gallion, to spur us into a holy war against the Empire.
But he's dead now.
Is he?
I mean, he fell into that pool of corrupted...
But you cannot prove it.
No, we can...
While I was their prisoner, the trees showed me something. Wrath itself, walking... Now that I've heard your story, I fear to uncover...
You're the one reaching now, with the visions given to you by sick tree...
No matter. We must consult with Omariel immediately. What I have not yet told you, you'll learn then.
First, there's something I'd like to ask you. It's been a while, my friend. Or...
Indeed it has, my queen. A long time since you deigned...
I
know that already, Aviana.
I guess you're right. What were you doing?
I have been tracking the Separatists everywhere I can find them. I am Omariel's eyes. One of their tracks led me to the Skyless Grove.
Do you mean that you were the one who chose to commune with them?
I could feel the pain of the blood tree seeping from them, but their anger, their fear was too...
I see. Never mind that. Fine. Let's not waste it.
Ah, you're back.
Yes, and I found our friend.
Melandrak. I was so worried.
There are pressing matters to discuss, Omariel. The rest can wait.
Go on then. Tell me what you've learned. I see. So the Separatists haven't been dissuaded.
And this tainted mana is very concerning. It's the same we saw when we fought.
This tainted mana seeps from the spring on the other side of the mountain, and it has already poisoned much of the soil and the hearts of the Separatists.
This situation has lasted long enough. I say we send our troops into the forest and slaughter every...
Kahal, you will not.
It's a wonder that things have not devolved into an all-out war already.
That much is true, at least. We cannot stay idle, or things will go... There is so much at stake, and not just the elves.
The One Elder cannot be that blind as to ignore this fact.
Mind your tongue, Kahal.
My apologies, Elder. I just meant what I said. You must already be aware of what we're discussing.
I agree. Someone must do something. But it cannot be me.
I could do it. I am the Queen of Nevendar, after all. My decision...
Meaning, Omariel could not be blamed.
If she can trust me with this responsibility...
I fear I do not...
Omariel...
Kahal, go to the Silken Watch. Tell them that they are to open the gates for Aviana and her companion. Aviana, once on the other side, you will find the Separatists' encampment.
But Elder, you'd let someone else meddle with our affairs. She's not even an elf. She's a Nephilim. We cannot trust...
Silence. Those are my orders, and you will obey them.
Yes, I apologize. I will take my leave.
Now, I don't want to keep you, Your Highness.
I have a few questions. The Silken Watch, what is that?
A fortress held by the Peer dynasty. Noble elves. They appointed themselves as the keepers of the bridge between the forest of... Their story is deeply intertwined with that of the schism, and
I'm not sure we have time for a full hit.
just know that they take their role very seriously, and they've earned deep respect from both sides of the schism. I'm sure that their chieftain, Perandia, will be
I'll be sure to remember that. Cahal, why did she look so tense?
She has been urging me to act against the Separatists in a more... But there's only so much I can do as the keeper of harmony between the elves.
As the Separatists are mostly feral elves.
Precisely. By contrast, most noble elves are very pleased with the old enmity between my people is rearing its ugly head, just under a new guise.
Forget it. Thank you for trusting me, Omer.
Just... no matter what you do,
I won't let the stupid prophecy come to pass.
That's not what I meant.
Then what?
It's not about me. It's about Nevendar. Whatever you... When you get there and must make your decision, do not forget why you became the Liberator. You fought so that the people